Like, I've took a lot of time out from life already, and, you know, I want a life, I want to build a life, and, you know, it's good that I want to build a life. Like a couple of weeks ago, I didn't want to build a life, so it does show that in some ways I'm getting better, but I do struggle. Like, I really, really do struggle, and it's not a nice feeling, and it's not a nice position to be in, but it is what it is at the moment. And it's going to get harder again because, you know, by the time this goes up, I will have done an interview about some things, and by now I'll know if any of them are going ahead or not, or whatever. But I need to somehow not get back to the place I was, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. I know I need some kind of counselling or something like that, and maybe by the time this is up I might be getting some counselling. I don't know, we'll see. But yes, this video was meant to be 10 minutes long. We're up to 26 minutes, so I'm going to film for a couple more minutes and then turn it into 3 videos. I'm going to upload this as I sleep tonight, and it will be going up in order, obviously. I'm going to edit some more videos tomorrow. I'm going to try and edit, I think I'm up to something like the 5th of April, but I've not been filming a massive amount. But I'm hoping there's enough footage for 3 or 4 vlogs. I know I filmed a lot on the 10th because it was my dad's birthday. So I'm hoping there's enough for at least 1 or 2 vlogs from that day. So I'm hoping for, with the footage that I've got up, there's enough for about 5 vlogs. And then there's 3 more here. And I'm hoping to edit it all tomorrow, and then I've like totally caught up. I need to start Frazzled, that book. It kind of got stopped reading when I got to the mindfulness section. So the section in whatever it's called where there's that 6-week thing, like I should have been like on week 4 or something. So I'm determined to start week 1 on Monday, and I need to remember. So when I get home, I need to try and remember to get that book out and put it so I remember it. And I think there's like a chapter left before it, the 6-week mindfulness course. I think it's something like 10 pages or something like that, unless I've actually read it. If I haven't read it, or I have read it, I'm going to read it again, because it'll just be good to give a little recap, because it's like a month or something like that since I read it. And then I want to start that Monday. Hopefully I'll get to start it and I won't forget, or something won't happen. So I've got 5 videos to upload from this phone. I'm going to do them when I get home, and then set this to upload overnight because it's 30 minutes long, so it's going to take forever. Not as long as if I did it on my big camera, obviously. I've been uploading videos on there, and I uploaded an 8-minute long one, and it took 14 hours, so it's a bit ridiculous, my broadband. So I got a big piece of pork out the freezer for Easter, and I didn't get it out till 10:30. So I don't know how it's going to be at like 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock when I want it to go in the oven, because it is the biggest chunk of meat ever. I was going to cook it a few weeks ago, and I went to get it out. I was like, oh my god, this is huge. Like, my dad said it was big. Well, he said there was a piece of pork in the freezer. So to me, I just thought something that would be enough for 1 meal for the 2 of us. And there's probably enough for 2 meals, maybe more, but my dad will probably demolish a lot of it. So I thought we'll have it Sunday, Monday, and I got some vegetables, and I got like carrots, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, parsnips and little potatoes, but I also got mash, ready-made mash, and ready-made carrot and swede, just because it's easier. I've got some Yorkshire puddings in the freezer that I want to use up, so I'll be getting them out as well. I got one of those Cadbury's mini eggs gateau cakes for dessert for today, Sunday and tomorrow. Monday, my dad loves chocolate cake. Like, I got him a cake for his birthday. It was only like a chocolate fudge one from the extra special range at Asda, and he demolished it to himself. And I'm like thinking, oh, it would have been nice to be offered a piece, but they're not super expensive, and they've got the red velvet one, which I'm dying to try, so I might get one in a couple of weeks as a treat. Because Because last time I got him that for his birthday, the red velvet one, and he never offered me any. It's like when I had a cake for a birthday a couple of years ago, he demolished my cake for me, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's my cake. So yeah, when I get home I've got a few things to do, and I've got some clips to upload, and I don't know, hopefully be in bed by 4. It's like, I don't know what time it is now because I ain't got, obviously not got my keys in my car. Oh god. Yeah, I mean it must be around 3 o'clock now, so I'm going to go home and have a drink of water, because if I have anything else I'm just going to be literally bounced off the ceiling all night. And oh, they didn't put full beam on, that surprised me. So I'm just going to, oh god, that was bright, going to go and get on the motorway and get home with my little bit of diesel. I've got enough diesel, I'm not like just going to run out or anything like that. And yeah, I put something in the washer that had a stain on. It was like my new lilac top, and it's just been in my room for the last 2 weeks waiting to be washed. So I put some Vanish on it and I put it in the washer. Hopefully it's got it off. I'll put it on the radiator. I need to do some ironing tomorrow. I keep putting it off and my pile's getting bigger and bigger. I want to hoover the house, I want to mop the floors. And obviously I want to edit all the vlogs for this channel and then get onto my blog on Monday. So I'm going to leave this here because I'm on 34 minutes. It was meant to be 10 minutes long, so it's getting split into maybe 4 videos, because I've done a few shorter ones recently. I've done like a 6-7 minute video, and I'm trying to keep them around 8 minutes. Obviously there's some that'll be more and some that'll be less, but I'm trying to make my material spread out as much. So this is probably going to go into 4 different videos, just because it makes my life easier, I guess. There's certain things I can't talk about on this channel. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I've just got to be careful, obviously, because I'm involved in certain things, but I still want to talk about them. Like, I do want to document my life, but I need to hold back on some things, because as it's been pointed out a few times, I don't know who's watching these videos. Like, I know some people that are, but as for the rest I don't have a clue. So I need to be a bit more mindful of that and mindful of what I'm saying. And you know, I do get upset, and that's when I do the live videos, and it's like I'm angry and upset and confused, and I'll say them and I'll never watch them back, and I just upload them live. And you know, that's a little bit of a problem, and people be like, oh, you need to take that down, or do you know what you said? And I'm like, no, because when you're upset you don't think about what you're saying or anything like that, you just do it. And you know, that's probably a bit of my downfall, that when I'm upset I do just fire off and say things. But I think a lot of people like that, when they're upset they just go and then they say stuff, and then they're like, they calm down, and it's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I don't think I get generally angry and get angry, say stuff in anger. I just get a bit brutally honest and like say it as it is, and you know, I need to hold back a little bit. But I will keep this channel, like I've said in my update vlogs, videos, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to definitely every day film or put a video up every day until July. I can't, you know, plan further than that. I mean, that's planning quite far ahead, and I know I've got like videos scheduled till like something like the 4th or 5th of May, and hopefully I've got enough footage to get it to the 10th. But then I've still got the rest of May and June, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're depressed, the fact that I'm managing to get a video up every day is a miracle. But as I keep saying, this is why I started again in October, because I didn't want all my life to be wasted away with me feeling down. I wanted to push myself, I wanted to film, and that's why I edit videos and try and get it so I've got a week or 2 ahead, because I don't know if I'm going to have a good day or a bad day or a bad week, and I might not be able to do anything. So that is why these last 2 nights and tomorrow I'm just going to edit and get videos. Like, I'm going to have like around 3 to 4 weeks worth of videos scheduled. But that's good, because that means not only if I get unwell all very down and don't do anything, that's okay because I've got it scheduled. But it also means that I can do other things as well. That van really scared me then because it slowed down and I thought they were going to pull over. So my heart's in my throat now. That really did scare me then because they slowed right down. Whew, God, my heart's really racing. But as I said, like that's why I like being ahead, and that's why I've edited. But I don't want it to get to the point where I've got that much footage where I can make all these videos. Like, I don't mind being like 5 days behind, but I've managed to get so much done this last 2 days, and I was already ahead with my schedule. So the fact that I'm going to, by the time I finish tomorrow, have up until around the 10th of May, and it's going to be the 16th, that's a lot. But yeah, I'm going to go. I've probably like talked a load of rubbish and all that, but I've got a lot of footage now, which I'm happy about. I'm hungry, but I don't want to go home and eat. So, yes. Well, I don't know if I'm hungry. I've had a weird lot of food today. Well, not a lot of food, I've just had weird food. Like, I had this Chinese selection thing, and it had like 6 spring rolls, 6 prawn wontons, and 4 prawn toasts, like mini ones, and a sweet chilli dip. I had half for my breakfast, half for my evening meal. For my lunch, I had a ham sandwich. So, as you can see, that was very weird. I also had a Dr. Pepper, an orange Lucozade, a lemon Lipton iced tea, and 2 bottles of water, maybe 3. So I need to drink some water. I think it's only 2, and I might have had a cup of tea. I'm not sure, but I had a cup of tea. So I've had a very weird meal day. But tomorrow I'm planning on having maybe a sausage and an egg and some toast tomorrow for breakfast. Don't know what I'm having for lunch, didn't buy anything. But we'll see. There's something moving in the field. I hope that's a sheep. But I'm going because I'm getting freaked out. I hope there's sheep that are moving towards me, because I'm totally crapping myself. Right, thank you for watching, but I'm definitely going now, seeing that movement.